Hi, this is Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. Once I seen what was happening this morning, I had to be very reserved with my phone usage because it's just a cheap, dilapidated Motorola product. A poverty-pimped rigged phone that they knew was engineered to cause a lot of problems, especially with battery life. And they do that for a reason, and I'm in that lifestyle bracket of poverty pimpdom. So, but I'm inside now. This guy's hammering fence posts down the crooked survey line. He's from Texas supposedly, but he's an affirmative actioner for sure. Uh, I went mushroom hunting a while back and early this spring, trying to find some morels, and nobody's been around this area for since the last videos I made of this issue. But I've seen all this decay that he's brought up and all the maliciousness and whatnot. Just totally a spoiled personality like any and all of them. Especially the cops and those brand new cruisers. They just reminds me of tyranny, But I dare not say nothing. I know better. So, I put up enough affront publicly to get them to at least half-ass do this survey, and they didn't like it. But the cops, they didn't say nothing to me. This guy didn't say nothing. He's over there driving fence post in to cut me off from my driveway. One of them. But it's a community effort of suffocation for sure. And I'm leaving East Tennessee. I could give a damn less what they do within reason. I'm inside now. I got my phone on my charger, so I ain't got to worry about it just shutting off and wasting my time. But there it is. I'm selling my acre here, and I'm looking for a 14 to 16 foot tri-hull boat, and I have over 100,000 in these 2 acres. I've got a squatter on the other, but I have a deeded access right away to the main driveway. The well is shared between the 2 acres, and the electric's in my name. Who knows what they'll try, but they don't have nothing more durable than my warranty deed to force me to do anything. And they'll probably try to incarcerate me if I don't leave Tennessee, because I'm not going to cooperate with a bunch of senseless terrorists that have no oversight, and they know that, and they've got all the thug bureaucracy of the government backing them. So what am I going to do, cry? I think I'd rather leave and go to an equally corrupted area that's got its own more problems than here even. But, it fits the scenario that I need for now. And I'd rather drift off for a year or two and then hopefully come back rich and spank a few assholes. But that might not never happen because the government, they're not going to let anyone compete against their affirmative action conduit regardless, even if you're God himself, I guess. Who knows? Or one of the gods. Who knows? But we know who their God is. It's Donald Trump and the government and the people on the pillars of society with the power over everything. Whomever they may be, I don't know, and I don't care. The best I can do is stand on my own little pillar and crow and make my best moves that are beneficial to myself and my goals and objectives, and getting out of here is one of them. I spent 20 years here. It's in a great neighborhood that's got some derangos in it like any neighborhood would, but it's got some decent normal people, or appearance outwise of normal people that mind their own business and wave and go about their way. But that don't mean much neither. It's all on the surface. But believe you me, when I moved up here from Florida 20 years ago, I drove an 80-mile radius around Morristown every day for 3 months, and I seen it all. And unless you want to get bled real good in the pocketbook, or if you want to get bled real good in the nose by being in the wrong neighborhood, This is a happy little medium. It's a novelty in the fact that it has everything that a person could want to live long term and pretty much be left alone unless you let them rig you around and set the hooks in you, and then they're going to drag you down to a controllable situation or position. I wouldn't never let them do that. But there it is, you know. It's a great place. It's within walking distance of beautiful Lake Norris. It's never going to have a lot of the problems that other areas in East Tennessee will, like overcrowding or who knows what. It's got good, clean water, steady sound electricity, well maintained roads, and it's got a lot of opportunity. And there's no restrictions. So I'm surviving day by day until I can get my way out of here. And, you know, there's nothing holding me here. My name's Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. The address of this beautiful offering is 1289 Indian Creek Road, Thornhill, Tennessee 37881. I've had both these acres for sale in the past to try to better my lifestyle, only to be muted and outright stopped by the sheer powerfulness of the controlling forces in the community. And they are totalitarian, and they are thorough, and they are undignified, shameless, and you know, they really aren't what they're represented to be in public. You know, they're not the great pillars of society. They're just the powerful people that wield authority over everything. And they're cold, they're mean, and they're devious. You know, they've lived a life of unrefrained tyranny and hedonism. And that's it, you know. It's time for me to go. And I've got a great deck here. It's all pressure treated, well-developed property. And it has a lot of positive about it. And the only thing that's not positive about it at this point is my absence. So I'm looking for that boat with a newer Yamaha or even a Toyota Sienna with 175,000 miles or less. And, you know, my car is up on the table too, folks. I'll wield and deal with that also on any deal, as long as I successfully raise enough money for me to secure my existence somewhere else and halfway get into what I want to be doing. So it's a stupid price, 10,000 on this place. It's worth a lot more, and they know it, but they don't care. And I'm just tired, you know. I'm not going to let them throw me in jail for another year or more because I'm not a criminal, and I'm not going to be subjected to that harsh treatment by these very lawless people. So my phone number is 423-231-2241. I hope to hear from someone. You can live here peaceably, and I have the warranty deed to guarantee that. So, you know, there it is. Hope to hear from someone out there. If not, you know, I'm going to go on with my own things anyway, the best I can. Jason Faulkner, a.k.a. Shop Weasel from East Tennessee. Hope you all have a great week. Thank you.